Hi everyone, my name is Benjamin Galaz. Today's topic is going to be the case of Liebeck versus McDonald's restaurant, which occurred in 1994. Just a quick overview of the case. This incident occurred in 1994. Essentially, a 79-year-old woman named Stella Liebeck bought a coffee from McDonald's in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And while she was in the passenger seat, she put the cup between her legs and tried to add cream and sugar to her coffee. While this was happening, she accidentally spilled it, and it did cause severe burns to her leg area. These were third-degree burns, which she was essentially hospitalized for the total amount of 8 days due to the severity of these burns. These medical expenses did amount to over $10,000. So taking a look at the case file, essentially Liebeck sold or sought $20,000 from McDonald's in order to cover her medical expenses and other related aspects. However, McDonald's only offered $800 for this. She went ahead and took it to trial and filed a lawsuit against McDonald's, claiming that the coffee was served at excessively high temperatures, which was found to be true when in comparison to standard home brewed coffee. This coffee was found at 180 to 190 degrees Fahrenheit, which was about 30 degrees hotter than standard coffee. It's also important to note that McDonald's did receive over 700 reports of similar burns caused by their coffee. However, nothing was actually done about it. The verdict, in compensatory damages, the jury ruled that Liebeck was not guilty, and essentially that McDonald's was found guilty, and that they would have to pay $200,000 in compensatory damages. This would later be reduced to $160,000 because she was found partially guilty, estimated about 20%. However, the jury also did award $2.7 million in punitive damages. This would also be reduced by a judge later on to a mere $480,000, which is still a significant amount. However, it's significantly reduced from before. Ultimately, the case was settled in court for an undisclosed amount. However, it is believed to be just slightly less than $600,000. Some of the legal principles to apply to this include product liability and negligence. This case was like a prime example of strict liability for businesses when their products pose foreseeable risks, and McDonald's was found negligent for maintaining coffee at these high temperatures because they did receive numerous complaints beforehand. Duty of care is also important to note. Businesses are required to ensure their products are safe for consumers, and McDonald's did fail to address this. Punitive damages, they aimed to essentially deter similar behavior to McDonald's and actually do something about these cases. However, it would also lead to debates regarding excessive jury awards. $2.7 million was relatively excessive. And then comparative negligence. Also, the reduction of Liebeck's compensatory award by 20% showed that she was partially responsible under the principle of comparative negligence. Some of the impacts of the legal environment of business are consumer safety standards, tort reform, risk management, public perception of lawsuits, and legal precedents as well. Businesses are supposed to pay close attention to the safety of their products and services. As far as tort reform, this not led to the concept of frivolous lawsuits. However, this was a very common topic, as essentially it was overspilled coffee that was self-inflicted. Risk management, companies have to be careful in order to avoid liability. And then public essentially legal precedence is just the importance of understanding liability risks and profit motive along with consumer safety. Some of the key takeaways for businesses would essentially be that product safety should be ensured by addressing all potential risks, including minor or unlikely risks. Also maintaining records of consumer complaints. This is very important that they address these issues immediately in order to avoid legal cases as such, and also to provide clear warnings and instructions for product use in order to understand the legal standards of duty, care, and negligence in regards to liability, and then recognizing the potential for reputational harm as well as high-profile lawsuits. And that concludes my case study for today. Thank you.